Former Denver Bronco Perrish Cox, all smiles. Take a look after a Douglas County jury finds him not guilty of sexual assault. 7 News reporter Tyler Lopez was in the courtroom as the verdict was read, and Tyler, the defense, really tried to focus what the jury would actually consider.
Yeah, made no excuses, Dale. The attorney told the jury yesterday they would likely see Perrish Cox as a liar, what with DNA evidence totally contradicting his story that he never had sex with this alleged victim. But that jury also heard the attorney say just because he's a liar, that doesn't make him a rapist. A rush to leave the Douglas County Justice Center Friday for Perrish Cox, who spent more than 3 days in this courtroom, knowing he faced the possibility of life in prison. He is not guilty.
Great. There are no winners and there are no losers in this situation. It is a terrible, terrible situation.
Along with wide receiver Demarius Thomas, Cox and 2 women partied into the early hours of Labor Day 2010. Weeks later, one of those women was pregnant, and DNA showed Cox was the father, despite repeatedly denying he ever touched her.
I was hopeful that they would see the same holes that we saw.
Obviously, we believed in this case. That's why we prosecuted it.
Prosecutors Chris Gallo and Bob Chappell say they worked this case constantly for nearly 18 months and respect the verdicts, but don't believe sexual assault victims will now fear coming forward.
This particular verdict is not a statement against that. Law enforcement always has been, always will be there to protect people who have been hurt.
Legal observers say this case shows how difficult sexual assault trials can be for the DA.
But here, where you can't explain to the jury's satisfaction what happened, how it happened, what were the circumstances under which it happened, and I think it probably was committed, probably isn't good enough. It's got to be beyond a reasonable doubt.
Perrish Cox didn't say much as he left the courthouse, but after he left, he did turn to Twitter, showing appreciation for his lawyer and also writing, "The Lord has his ways of work. Glad I was able to be in the path of that." Live in Castle Rock, Tyler Lopez, 7 News.
Interesting case, Tyler. Thanks.